Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's away we go then. Hoists it forward. It's a fabulous position, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Shapes to shoot! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to stroke it through. He's had a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Get a throw in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Away from immediate danger. Tries lifting it over. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Going for goal! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's going to Rex. Oh, what a goal! About as smooth as it gets. And right on half-time, that is telling. And he's produced a beauty. A 1-0. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Nicely controlled, looking for a decent ball in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets it, has a hit! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Plays it over to the other flank. And he's onside. A chance to play it in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. That's not going to make it. Chance to shoot. It's anyone's ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Five minutes left on the clock. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hoists it forward. And that is that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really